My biggest fear and phobias, which started when I was a child and are still strong today, are four main ones. The first one is acrophobia. This is very strong fear of plague. Next is acrophobia. This are the fear of the sea or any large amount of water, especially when I can see the bottom. I find the vastness of the ocean terrifying. Then we have nyctophobia, the fear of the dark. While this has gotten much better over time, it was a big problem for me as a kid. Finally, glossophobia. This is the fear of not being perfect or not doing things we know. For a university student, this is often the most challenging one. Acrophobia. Let's start with acrophobia. This is fear that stops me the most. It's more than who's begin. It's the sudden scary feeling that I make fall. Even a simple balcony on a tired floor can make me feel very anxious and like I remember a clear example, a trip to an amusement park where we went on a very tall roller coaster. The long climb to the top was so scary that I feel sick. I was frozen in my seat and could open my eyes. My hands are completely well with sweat and my heart was beating incredibly fast. The feeling of being alone and not safe up there was too much to handle, stopping my from looking at the view or having fun. This fear has changed many of my plans, forcing me to avoid building with us glass elevator or tall being decks. Asmophobia. Next is Asmophobia. This fear is strongly connected to how huge and mysterious the ocean. I get very uncomfortable with the thing I don't know what that are under the water. The deeper the water get, the more frightening it. When I was a kid at the beach, the first time I tried snorkeling was a bad and confusing experience. The simple act of putting my head under the water and seeing the dark blue depth and the sea animals. I could organize immediate, made my panic. I quickly go out of the water chain. I will sure the sometime. Big was going to pull my down. This memory has really limited my beach trip as in adult. If often result in me making my family stay near the sun, and I am always disappointed that I can't join my friends for boat trips or their swim. Mm, Finally, let's talk about glossophobia. This is a powerful fear that lives in my mind. It's the constant fear of failing or not reaching a standard, whether for a class, a job, or even a simple conversation. This fear keeps my working very hard and focused on being extra carefully with all my schoolwork, but this attention to detail is always incredibly and often feel extremely stressed before exam, feeling like I'm not prepared enough. Turnitin is a big project, can be very hard, leaving my complete exhaust because I feel the need to check everything over and over again. This fear can sometimes leave me unable to move forward with my work, which is the worst consequence of all. Thank you.